Okay, today's communication robot is going to be the Mr. Atom, again, a 1950s robot. It's probably one of the largest biped, independent leg walking robots. It's like they ran out of money and forgot to make feet, but Lord knows why they couldn't put some decent sized feet on the bottom of this big guy. At any rate, as you can see from the box, it does all kinds of things. It's got lights, it locks, it has swinging arms, it's has the buzzer, walks alone. In fact, on the side of the box, for those kids that still want to learn it, they have the whole Morse code thing spelled out there. Let's run down his specs. So you got a speed control, got your lights. I mean, this is a huge box. A huge robot, but this looks stupid with those little teeny feet. It's got metal wheels, so it's not going to walk on glass or anything like that. I guess they're thinking maybe most people had a wood floor. And it's got the early design. Instead of having ratchets that come down on these splines on this piece are on a slop shaft. So basically when it rolls back, they don't bind, and when it rolls forward, they just dig into the metal. So that's how they form their ratchet. I don't know if there's enough light for you to see up inside there. I don't think there is. It's some unusual gearing where they just use great big huge gears rather than a whole bunch of smaller ones to get things geared down enough. Here's your off, your on, full power, and then your buzzer button. And then there is a lamp light for the head down inside. It's very crude. One of the worst parts of the design of this whole robot, other than the stupid feet, is the battery box. It's really quite hideous. Basically, clear back in there, see those little teeny rivet dots? They're almost flush with the plastic, and they're supposed to make a contact with the batteries. And then they call things as the batteries as being down, up, and down. What the hell does that mean? There's no diagram showing you which way to put them. Do they mean the upside in first, or the upside this way, or what's it mean? In order for this battery cover to work with those batteries, that makes those impossible connections back there, this is an electrical contact tab too, that this one wiper here is supposed to rub against when you put this on. Then these other ones are supposed to hit the battery ends when you put them down. But they don't center up very well. I'm not really sure. I mean, it's just almost impossible what they were supposed to connect. If these were supposed to connect the center tab of the battery, for example, it's way off. It's never going to reach. It's never going to do the job. Anyway, basically a horrible design. It's not all that hard to find these Mr. Atoms, believe it or not, as old as they are. And it's nice having a mint one, even though I'm not going to put batteries in it and try and make that battery box work. I have run it in the past. It does run. But had to include it into our, oh, look at this, they even give you instructions on talking about their bad battery box design. They give you some helpful hints there. Then they talk about how to change the lamp in the head should the light burn out. So all kinds of useful information besides the Morse code function, making it a communications robot.